sitting there. Song comes on loud. Oh, so loud. Not really, but it was Air Supply. The same song played at our wedding back in the day, 20 freaking years ago. Oh, the promises back then, the broken promises 20 some odd years later. Oh my God, I couldn't turn it off. Normally, I'm in my Kia Forte for protection from the storm outside. I also protect myself from, like, the song comes on the radio. What can I do? I hit I hit a different station. I hit the volume. I turn it off. But I'm in my McOffice. I don't have the power to turn that song off that comes over the speakers all around me. And what do? Oh, you're probably wondering what the song is. Oh, it was Air Supply. Oh, making love out of nothing at all. Oh man, I need my orange. I need somebody to rescue me. Oh, wait. I've got a hand GPS tool that wait a damn minute right here. Oh man, look, I don't know if anybody's gonna see this, but hey, it's 3:33 in the afternoon. Okay, it's like a few minutes. It's 3 minutes later. I don't know what time I started this thing. I started as close as I could to 3:33, but here I am. Again, the ugly mug just going crazy. The stupid, I think it's stupid now. I mean, back then I was in love. I was in love with my high school sweetheart. The wedding song, All Out of Love, Air Supply, the power ballad, the singing. I can't do the singing, but man, it's so powerful, that song back then. Is it possible that me coming on here right now, I can help some other divorced dads of divorce, as I call them, moms of divorce, kids of divorce? Can I take my mess from back there and can I give a message to you of, I had massive destruction happening back then. Can I turn that massive destruction into some massive instruction for you, some massive construction for you? Can I turn my mess back then into a message for you? Please, let's do it. Let's turn my mess, my messy, destructive stuff, shift from back then into a message that now you can take, you can grab with your hand. I'm going to give you the hand. The hand GPS. Look, it's simple. It's from me. It's from my heart. It's from my coaching toolbox that I was kept hidden inside, and now I'm bringing it out. And I said, hey, I've got this stuff that I'm keeping hidden for coaching. It's not a coaching tool. Oh my gosh. I'm sitting there, McOffice, the song comes on. It at first does transport me back. It does. By the end of that song, I want you to know this, by the end of that song, and that song is a fairly long song, okay? And if I weren't able to, I think I would have walked out if I wasn't able to do what I'm about to tell you, okay? I should have. Oh man, this is a story. I should have had the Stetson on from the jump, because this story is me. This story right here that I'm telling you, sitting in the McOffice with no protection. I wasn't in my car right here. I wasn't in the Forte of protection. The storm that happened inside of me, inside the McOffice, just now with the Air Supply song that came on, All Out of Love, boom, right to the heart. And I was like, because normally I can turn that shift off on my radio in the car, but I was sitting in public, man, and the tears started to come. And by the end of the song, I pulled out my hand GPS, my right hand. I used to be in the left hand. The destruction was, I had to turn it off. I couldn't stand it. Anybody else? Anybody else have the music that hits? It hits them right here and they go, why do you think I listen to modern stuff? I don't listen to oldies anymore. I used to listen to oldies. I used to listen to oldies on the radio. And then what would happen? I'm cruising down and then the song would come on. I said, I don't want to, no, get it out of here. Hit it as fast as I can. I hit the volume, not the volume. I turned the damn thing off. No, don't do that. Don't take me back there. I was destroyed back then. I don't want to be reminded of that shift. No. Oh man. So we got some comments coming in. Hello, hey guys, thank you. I don't recognize some of the names. Are you new? Say new and say, yeah, me, I'm new. Man, this is new to me. I've got energy. I'm doing this stuff on the fly. If you haven't noticed, oh my goodness, I do have a roadmap, but yeah, it's a suggestion. I'm not going to be scripted. I'm just going to jump on here and tell you what just happened inside my office when that song came on, because by the end of that song, everything, my mind began at the beginning of the song destroyed, because my mind went to the rear view and that stuff came flying at me from back then. I'm just like, whoa, no. You know how you look at the right side rear view mirror, and I'm looking at it right now? It has, what's those words it says? Objects in the mirror may appear bigger than they are. Oh, yeah. That was what's happening to me. That stuff was coming at me like flying at me. And I was like, whoa. But then I said, wait, I've been talking this hand GPS all along, and whoa, what happened? I got a different thought. I had to do this right there in my office. I had to do this. And if you know anything about that right there is a pattern interrupt. So I took the shift from back there, and I said, wait a minute, I have to shift. Why? Because I've got kids. I've got kids right now. They don't need to see me all tore up. And the last thing, I would be there if I listened to that full song without making that shift from destroyer to builder, I'm going to shift all over my kids, my current kids right now. I don't want to do that. I don't want to make the same mistakes I made back there. And there's like a handful of them. There's storms that are coming. I've been talking about the storms. I'm still wearing orange because of the rescue that I can do for you guys. It is huge. Storm number 1, financial devastation. I wanted to call it destruction. It is kind of destructive because, man, the finances back then from my 6-figure job, and then she leaves, no warning, no nothing. My mind goes crazy. What do I lose? I lose her, I lose the kids, I lose my job, I lose the house, and I end up my lowest point, homeless in Houston. Don't be like Mike back then. Do not do that. Be like Mike right now, the one that's sitting in the McOffice right there, listening to that song that took him, transported boom! I heard the first words of that song, and poof! It was fast. And just as fast, I said, wait a minute, I've got this hand, and just as fast, I went like this. In public, okay? In public, in there. And then I stayed like that for a second, and I thought, now, I don't want to be the destructive Mike from back there. Don't be like that, Mike. No, I want to be the builder Mike of the present. I want to be the builder Mike for my kids. The kids, my current kids came to mind, okay? And I see hello and all of these, man, that fuels me, guys. That fuels me like you cannot believe. It looks like we got an Angela, a Lady Matthews, and having you guys come on, gals, and I'm talking to dads of divorce, I'm talking to moms of divorce, kids of divorce. All of you can benefit from my shifting the bed back then so that you don't shift your pants right now and be able to go from destroyer to builder. That's the whole thing. That's why I'm here. Let you know that this free, I was hiding it. I was going to charge for this, what I'm doing right now, but it's not a coaching tool. It's a transformation tool that I'm using personally, and I'm showing you how. And right now, live, I'm going to show you some of the thoughts that came from that song that took me back. And if I would have stayed there, I would have caused problems for my current second chance family, and I did not want to do it. So what is the picture in my mind that made me shift from destroyer to builder? My 2 kids, pure and simple, in the moment. My kids, my 8, soon to be 9-year-old daughter, and my son, who is now 7. He just turned 7 this month. Both on the autistic spectrum, whatever you call that thing. And I don't want to, it's not kids right now, letting them know the exact details, all of that, but man, that was my picture that moved me from destroyer of that song of the past. And I'm going to show you how that song now has become almost like an anthem. You know, the anthem like that gets you, to me, the Star Spangled Banner. When I hear that song, man, that a certain amount of pride wells up inside me. And I know there's international, and I'm just saying for me, and I know that in whatever country you might be in, you feel the same pride, the same thing when your national anthem comes on. You can tell me in the comments if you feel that way, because that's a builder song, because of what we've been ingrained, how we're experienced with those things. That's the cool thing, is I turned that song that was destructive to me in the past, one that if I would have heard it, and I would have not been able to do what I'm doing now if I had been in my forte with protection from the storm outside. That looks, yeah, it looks like there is a storm coming, but it provides me a protection on the inside too, because if this song comes across my radio right now, I mean, if I gotta think about that too, but it's not a song right now, somebody's talking, I can turn that stuff on, I can turn it off. I've got power to do that right now. And if it's something that I don't want to listen to, I would do that. But not inside my office over there, right there. The same office that I'm using the Wi-Fi right now to do this. No, I can't do it in there. I can't, hey, turn off the radio. Can you imagine me jumping up? Turn off the radio. I can't stand this song. No. But I didn't do that. No, no, I didn't. All I did, I had a destroyer thought come from that song. It was a trigger. It's a trigger. I got triggered. We talk about triggering all the time. I think it gets used too much, but it was a trigger. And I recognize what a trigger is now. I didn't before, but now I nip it in the bud, because I had the thought and then I went, wait. And I held it there until the thought changed from destroyer to builder. And then I went like this. Oh, what does that mean? That means I began with the end in mind. Now, the end that I'm talking about right now is being homeless in Houston. And I still have this. Yes, I said I was going to shave it all and look different. Even for yesterday's sermon, Sunday sermon, it didn't happen for a reason. It still hasn't happened for a reason. I don't know what the reason is yet, but I'm going to find it. I was homeless, and the fact that I'm talking about being homeless right now, I would never have said this to anyone. Nobody knew. In my second chance family, nobody knew I was homeless in Houston for about 6 months. Nobody knew that. Why not? I kept it secret. I did. Why did I keep it secret? Because I was ashamed. I was ashamed. I felt guilty. I was supposed, you know what the worst thing was? While I was homeless in Houston, I had abandoned my kids. The guy that's sitting in front of you right now, telling you this story, I abandoned my kid. I abandoned my kids. I felt so ashamed. You know how that came about? My destroyer thoughts. Those destroyer thoughts came because I tried in the best way possible that I knew how. I went over to get them back. I said, no, you're not. She moved away without warning. I found her and I showed up without warning. And I burst through the door and I started gathering stuff. I said, you're coming with me. No, she says. No, really. You're coming with me now. No again, she says. By the time she got to the third no, rage. And I called her an F&B. I did not know the kids were there. All kids were there. They heard me say it. They heard me punch a hole in the punch a hole in the freaking wall. That was my monster moment. My big moment to try to get my family back. It ended up backfiring. I had no idea about what I'm talking about now back then. If I had, maybe I could have stopped my stupidness back then, my total shift moment back then of being a monster in the moment. That was left hand. And then after that, the shame, the guilt, the heavy load that I began to carry behind me. I didn't lose them. I destroyed the relationships with them. I lost her. I lost my job. I lost my house. I ended up homeless, okay? That's me back then. I ended up homeless, and that's where I start right now, is to let you know, homelessness, I thought it was the end of me. I thought it was. But now I look back and I say, homeless in Houston. Right now I'm homeless in my car, guys. What's the difference? Right now, this is a choice. Back then in Houston, it was by chance that I ended up underneath a bridge. A bridge. You know how they have the exits and the street underneath, and they got this little area. I don't know if any of you know about that. I do. I lived there for 6 months. How do you think I know about all these little survival tips that I share with you? I share some weird stuff right here. Look at this. I still have it open. You know what this is right here? This right here. This is a field shower. I call it a field shower. It's baby wipes. If I'm not able to get a shower, I bought 3 big packs of those, $6, $2 each. I've got a field shower for days upon days. I'm not gonna stink. I mean, if the baby wipe can take care of that nasty, I want to say nasty ass, but I mean, it's on a baby, so you don't really say that, but I mean, it's nasty coming out of there. It's smelly. Oh. If those wipes can take care of the baby bottom, do you think it can take care of my pits and my bits? Yeah, I can keep them, smelling somewhat, so I don't have people going, oh, he is homeless. Smell that guy. I mean, he's got an ugly mug and he has an ugly smell coming from him. You don't want that. No, not in a public place. No. But anyway, man, I go all over the place. If you're not used to me now, I got some new people. I know you probably would come on here and this guy is like crazy. I'm just being me, guys. I'm just being me. I know there's some new people because I don't usually do this during the day, during the weekday at 3:33 p.m., my birth time. Who is this crazy guy? Well, I'm just telling you, I'm the crazy guy that lost it all back 20 years ago, and now I'm the jumps on here doing stuff back then I never should have done, like being a monster in the moment, but I'm doing stuff now that I should be doing, and I'm sharing my shift from back then so that you don't shift your pants right now. It's simple. And those 5 areas of mistakes that are going to break your kids if you don't decide now to change. Finances is a big one. Finances, I got a financial flat tire right now. Why do you think I got these? I have a black card at Planet Fitness. I call that my truck stop. It is my truck stop. I'm a big rig, mine motor, Art transmission, rear end, the inner big rig. I pull into my truck stop at Planet Fitness. For $25 a month, I can go in there and have a shower every day. Every day I can have a shower, $25. If I'm homeless again, which I don't plan to be homeless ever. Well, I'm homeless right now by choice, right here from the Kia Forte. But down in Houston, if I'm ever in that, I know how to help my dads of divorce and moms of divorce and kids of divorce to have a shower every freaking day, not just a field shower like I sometimes do. Not that. That's a little tip, little trick for survival. But I don't want you just surviving. I want you to thrive. Why do you think I get on here and say, man, don't be a destroyer. Don't be just in survival mode. Let's thrive. Let's learn to thrive and to build something that we can build together. And that's the whole thing, the convoy concept. of being able to save. That's why I wear the orange. This hand GPS thing is your rescue tool. All you got to do is grab it. I'm doing it for free. From here on out, this will always be free right here. Free, people, free. No app, no website, nothing. I don't want your credit card. No. I mean, if you want to pull out your credit card, go ahead. There's a link somewhere in there you can go find and send me you can send me a cup of coffee. Right now I've got water. I've got water, that's my coffee for right now. You can go do that. I'm not going to tell you to go do it, but you can do that and support. You're not going to make me rich, but you know what you'll do is you'll help me reach more people, because my richness is not in the dollars. My richness is in the hearts that I can touch. That's me in a nutshell. So you're getting to know who I am. This ugly mug keeps coming up. I've had people go, "What? Why are you in my feed?" I said, "Well, I don't know. But you commenting on my stuff is going to get more of my ugly mug in your feed. So if you don't want my ugly mug in your feed, then don't comment about it. Just leave me alone. Go on, find somebody else to bug." No, hey, I got somebody that says, "Oh, I can't get over your unibrow." I guess it is kind of. Huh. Yeah, I do have a unibrow. Okay, I have a unibrow. I'm not shaving that. No, I'm not shaving that shift off. No. Now, I might shave this shift off because I am starting to look kind of homeless. Yeah. But, that's my roots. That's why I'm talking about Houston and being homeless right now. That's where I came from. That's the launch pad that I thought was an end. I thought I destroyed my life totally, begging for food underneath in the worst place ever in Houston. I've got numbers. I could go look up some numbers. There's numbers, guys, of right now happening in Houston where I was. Right now numbers. And I don't have them handy, but it's not good. It's not good. And I know that in today's world, with inflation going crazy, I don't know, eggs went to like some weird $15 a dozen for a little bit. That is crazy to me. No, don't do that. That's financial devastation. We don't want that storm. I'm giving you some tips, not only tips, tricks. I'm giving you the whole hand GPS to help you go from destroyer to builder. That's what I'm doing here. That's why I'm wearing orange, to help you guys. Financial storm, not the only storm. There's like 5 of them. I don't know if I can remember them all. Let's see. Child custody warfare. Oh, that's a big one. I'm sitting at McDonald's. Oh my gosh. Yeah, McDonald's, my McOffice, on a Saturday, on a Friday night, and I see the dads they've gotten their kids from the pickup. Where do they go? To my McOffice. And what do you think I'm thinking when I see them? Oh man, these are my people. Oh man, these are my people. These are my dads of divorce. Oh, I should go over there and let them know what I'm doing. Do I do it in person? No, I'm still kind of scared. I still kind of got the fear. I still got the destroyer fear. I don't do that yet. But when I do, you're going to know it, because I'm going to come on here. Guess what I just did? And then Sunday night, football's on, and I'm in here doing the same thing. I'm working through stuff, and I look up and I see not just one dad of divorce with his kids. No, I see not just 2 dads of divorce with their kids. I see 3. Now, I don't know for sure that they're dads of divorce, but a Sunday night, and I'm sitting there at my McOffice, and I look up from I'm typing away, and I look up and I see one, and I go, oh man, he's right there, and another, and I turn this way, and there's another. And I go, and this is Sunday afternoon, guys. Football's on. I want to watch football. I had a football game on in the background, but I was still working. Oh man, those are my peeps. That's why I come on here, and I'm seeing it live happen on a Sunday. Today's Monday. This happened yesterday. 3 on Friday. Yes, it happened on Friday too. Now, it wasn't 3, it was just 1. But if they are not my peeps, if they are not dads of divorce, what the hell are they doing there without their wife on a Sunday? They've got to be my people, right? They've got to be they've got to be dads of divorce with their kids sitting at a McDonald's having the goodbye meal with them before they go to their drop off. Oof. Ouch. You got a big, man, that's another storm, guys. It's another storm. It's the emotional. I got to the third one. The emotional storm that comes because you now, man, I love my kids to death, guys. I do. I've got a son. I've got a hello, sir. And thank you. You popped on. Thank you very much. Where am I from? Oh, don't be doing that to me. My mind goes crazy with that question because are you asking where was I born? Where was I, where was I before I came to this earth life? I've got all kinds. Oh, I'm chilling. I don't chill in my car. My car is not for chilling. But are you chilling in your car? Yeah, hey. This is the Kia Forte. Name of my country, US of A, my country, America. And so I'm guessing, since you asked that, you are not from this country. May I ask you, sir, live right now, where are you from in this whole big world out there? Where are you from, my kind sir? I'm legend. I don't know about legend, but 231 India. I have some very good friends right here, right at my shift job that is from both India and Pakistan. So, wow. And is one of his favorite places to visit. You come to visit the next time, you look me up, we'll connect off the air. I don't want all my stuff coming out here, but we will connect. Is that a deal? Deal, man. See what happens when you do live stuff like this and you find someone from around the world? This brings me to this idea right now. Boom. God called me 4 weeks ago tomorrow with a phone call. I call it a phone call from God. I kept hitting the the red button. I don't know if it doesn't say reject, right? What does it say? I don't know. Decline. As soon as it comes in, the spam call that comes in, decline. It doesn't even get a chance to ring. Decline. And then, yeah, see that? And then finally, 4 weeks ago tomorrow, I'll say, okay, green, I answer. 3 words come through. 3, just 3. You're not alone. Beautiful words from God to my heart. And I knew what he wanted me to do with him, and I was scared. Moses, he was scared to be the mouthpiece, and I'm no prophet. Ugly mug like this. But my reason for jumping on here, my reason for building the Convoy broadcasting system right here is to take those 3 words, you're not alone, and broadcast it to the world. And right now, someone from India calling me a legend. I don't know how in the world he knows that I'm not a legend. Well, I don't see myself as a legend. I'm glad that he does. And he's saying, God bless you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Hitting that green button and accepting this scared the living bejesus out of me, okay? I'm still scared. But you know what? I've figured out how to have, courage. And courage is not doing things without fear, guys. Courage is doing it even though, in spite of, and along with the fear. Because it's faith, guys. It's faith. The fact that I can't remember the other 2 storms, I hope you don't hold that against me, but I know the financial one, big time financial one. The second one, child custody warfare, the emotional war that goes on. I just showed you one. The fear that keeps you silent and the courage to get you to build something way outside your comfort zone. You follow what I'm saying? I hope you follow my mess. That's my jam, making a mess. And then you guys Your Mission Impossible, cue up the Mission Impossible theme right now. This message will destruct in 5 seconds. You've got to choose. Are you going to choose finding the message that I'm making with my mess? Your message, not mine. I don't know what message you need. I just make my own mess, a beautiful mess. And somehow I hope that it sticks. It doesn't stink. I'm not going to make you work through the garbage. I'm not here to do that. No, I'm here to have a beautiful mess. And it doesn't matter. You can go through and find this stuff. You can go find your own message. And I hope that you're not alone. I hope those 3 words, ring true to you like it does to me. Because you know why it rings true to me, and when God put those words into my heart, and why I'm doing the stuff I do now? Because 20 years ago, I was clawing my way out of the deep, dark divorce ditch by myself. I'm a guy, okay? I am a dude. The last time I checked, I'm a dude. I'm a dude. And I don't ask for directions. No. That's my wife that wants to ask for direction. No. I'm stubborn. I'm as stubborn as a mule. I'm going to do this by myself. I'm going to claw out of the ditch. Hell, I think I still got dirt under my fingernails, and I'm clawing my way out for a decade long clawing and scratching, figuring out how to get the hell out of that divorce ditch. I did that. Why did it take me so long? I did it by myself. Duh. Why was I so... I don't know why, but now I'm beginning to know why. Why did I spend the time in Houston homeless? I thought it was the end. Why did I spend all that time, that decade long, trying to struggle out of the ditch? I didn't know then. I know now. I know now because now I have a different end in mind, and all that shift, all that past stuff that's in my rearview mirror now comes back as lessons for me. And I look and I glance. I don't stay there. I used to drive like this. Here, can you see me? See me driving? But I drove like this. I'm looking at my rear view and I'm driving. And the car's going by right now. I'm going, hey, yeah. And he's looking over here. Hey, what is that guy doing? He driving? He's not driving very good because he's looking at his rear view right now. How many of us have ever driven down the freeway at 70 freaking miles per hour and you're not looking through the windshield, you're staring at the rear view? Wrong! Oh my gosh. That was me. That was even worse. It was, hell, I'm in a big rig, right? It was more like I was in the sleeper berth and my rig was going down the, the freeway, and I wasn't driving, man. I was other stuff driving my rig then. I was asleep. There's no protection. I didn't have protection of the Kia right then. No, hell no. No, I didn't have that. But here, the storms are here. The storms. Oh, there's one that's not here quite yet. Oh, boom, boom. I just thought of the next storm. It's coming. The holiday hell. It's another storm to add to why you need this, why you need the hand GPS, why you need the rescue. The holiday hell, it magnifies every other storm that's out there that is converging upon dads of divorce, that's converging upon mothers of divorce, that's converging upon our kids of divorce. Oh, I got, somebody must have looked at my thing, and I've got a new person that wants to join our Facebook fortress. That was a nice reminder right there. If you want to do what I never did before, then you need, the you're not alone message, it comes with a Facebook fortress for you dads of divorce. Yeah, simple. And I guard that Facebook fortress with my life, with my very own life. It is a place, a sacred, safe place. A sacred, safe place. Why? Well, I just explained my decade-long clawing out of the divorce ditch, the darkness from the darkness to finally some light 10 years later. I don't want that decade-long thing to be yours. No, I want yours to be days, not decades. There's why I did that. I didn't realize this. I thought all that shift happened to me. I didn't know that all that shift happened for me from 2 times 2 is 4. Oh yeah, I know. I'm doing this live. I never thought of this before, but you went from 2 having life happen to you to having life happen for you, for using my hand. Wow. There's a message right there. I don't want you to have life happen to you. I want you to, man, I want life to happen for you from my experience. I don't want you to have to go experience it yourself. I want you to, what's better than that? Learning from someone else's mistakes because they finally came clean and confessed. That's what I'm doing. I'm confessing all my shift, all my defecation of character back then. Yeah, I didn't say defamation, okay? I said defecation. Yeah, get it right. And you know what defecation means, right? I say it, but I don't say it. I say the 5-letter word instead of the 4-letter word when I say shift myself back then, so you don't shift your pants now. See, it's all coming together, right? And in this mess, you're going to take a message going, man, this guy is like, is he on drugs? I know you're thinking that right now. Man, this guy with all this energy, with all this, man, he does this overnight shift work at a factory, and he does this. I see him at 3:33 in the morning. I see him at 3:33 in the afternoon. 3:33. I wonder what that's about. Oh, I tell you what that's about. That's my birth time. My birth time was actually exactly 3:33 a.m. What? Yeah, that was my birth time. And so I use those times, 3:33 a.m., 3:33 p.m., to come on here live. Not every day. I'm going to go for every day right now, this time in the afternoon, every single day of every single week from here forward. Why? Because of the holiday hellstorm that's coming. How long is it until Thanksgiving right now? Anybody? How long until Thanksgiving right now? Today's Monday. Thursday's coming. 1 week from this coming Thursday, so that makes it 10 days away. Ooh, me. That's what I'm doing. The Kia Forte has produced enough heat. I'm starting to sweat. So I'm going to, another person wanting to join the Facebook Fortress. Oh, baby, this is getting good. And I hope they're coming from this. I don't know if they are or not. But, guys, I love you guys. I love you guys. That's what it comes down to. The storms, they're coming. Some of them already here. Financial devastation for me. If I were to show you my bank account and what happened this morning, yep, financial flat tire. I had something decline, and then I have a notice. And in that notice, I say, what is this? It's a notice saying that I don't have enough funds to cover a $59.99 charge that's trying to come through the day before I get paid. Anybody else run out of month before they, or run out, what is it? Run out of money before they run out of month? Yeah, that's me. I run out of money before the week I get paid tomorrow. And I have something come through today, and it sparked, because what do I say? I say, make every dollar a soldier. I didn't know that. I've got some timers, guys. I didn't know that I had done something, I don't know, way back when, something free, and then it came through. I didn't notice the charges 3 months ago. It's a 3-month thing. Comes up with it's $59.99 for some, I don't know what it was. So I call my bank. I said, bank, I got a problem here, and I hope you can help me. I got something coming through. And what they do, they said, oh, we put a stop payment on that vendor right now. 5 years. Boom, done. Thank you. Now I don't have to worry about it again. I'm not gonna, those soldiers I need those soldiers. I need those monies, those dollars. I need those. I'm in financial flat tire right now. I need every dollar, and I'm the general. And I'm going to send out my little soldiers, my little dollars, to do exactly what I need them to do. Why do you think I choose to live right now out of my Kia Forte and not try to pay rent? Oh, yeah. This is by choice now, not by chance like back in Houston. It's by choice now. Get it, guys. You can do the same. You need to take an inventory. You need to have it. I started by doing a budget. I haven't done a budget in I don't know how many years. And here I am preaching this stuff. And I said, ooh, I better get my ass in gear and start making a budget, because I'm telling people to make every dollar a soldier. And here I am, get a notice comes through. From 3 months ago, another charge. I didn't know it come through. I have no idea what that was. And hey, I don't know who that is. It looks like Chelsea. Hey, and howdy. Love you guys. But yeah, see, I'm sharing my mess so that you can get the message from me. Don't be like Mike back there. I'm still a mess today, somewhat. And I'm going to share when stuff happens. I'm going to share when I was sitting here. I'm going to start ending with this, because I'm going to go back to the beginning when I said that song that came on. Oh my gosh. And I started crying in my McOffice because an Air Supply song. Oh man. Wedding song took me back, and I started staring at the rearview mirror like I was reliving it again, and tears started to come, and I said, no, I can't do this. And I wasn't going to make a big stink and have them try to turn it off before. No, but I felt it. I felt it, and then I made a change. And now that song, when it comes on again, I'm going to look for that song. I'm going to listen to it after this broadcast, and I'm going to experience it, because that song, All Out of Love, I think is what it's called, if I remember right. All Out of Love, Air Supply. The pain that it used to cause. If that song came on even 4 weeks ago before I got the call, and it would have come on, I have protection. I don't listen to that stuff right now, but I'm going to start, because I just figured out that I can change the trigger, the bad trigger, into a good one, because that beginning start